On one rainy day, Keira stayed inside to play. She got out her My Little Pony toys and played a game she really enjoyed. Soon her princesses joined as well, Snow White, Elsa and even Belle. She loved their pretty dresses and how they went swish, swish. She played with them for hours and then she made a wish. Keira wished that she could be a real princess too. And with a swirl of magic, she felt her wish come true. She was surrounded by a cloud that was glittery and pink. I wonder where I'm going, Keira began to think. She was twirled and swirled all around. Oh, it was so much fun. Then she bumped down to the ground. The magic work was done. Keira looked down and was wearing a princess dress. It was pink and gold and beautiful. Keira was really impressed. She stood there for a moment and looked all around. She wanted to go exploring and see what could be found. Keira was in an enchanted forest and saw lots of fairies and elves. But as she went to speak to them, she heard someone shouting, "Help!" It was a pony that was shouting as it came galloping through. "Help me, princess!" the pony cried. "I don't know what to do." The pony sure was beautiful and had a rainbow mane. She told Keira quickly that Rainbow Sparkle was her name. Keira asked Rainbow Sparkle, "What on earth is wrong?" Rainbow Sparkle said in a panic that someone had stolen every song. "The baddies have stolen the music," she said. "Can you help us, please? We can't live without music," she cries. So Keira quickly agrees. She hopped on Rainbow Sparkle's back and flew above the trees, keeping her eyes peeled for any baddies that they see. They flew above the river that was liquid chocolate instead of water. She saw lots of golden butterflies as they flew right towards her. She dived through rainbows in the air that coloured the whole sky. But Princess Keira could not see a single song-stealing bad guy. Then, all of a sudden, the colour was gone and everything turned to black. Princess Keira got a bit scared and wanted to turn back. But as she looked down below, she saw more ponies that were sad. She knew she needed to get their music back and that the thief was very bad. So she gave Rainbow Sparkle a hug and then she felt quite brave. "I'm going to get the bad guys," she said. "Your music I will save." The ponies that were down below all started to whoop and cheer. They knew Princess Keira was strong and brave. That was very clear. So Keira took a moment and went into the darkness then. And after looking around for a bit, she found the bad guy's den. It was a big, dark cave and bats were flying around. But Keira knew what she had to do. The songs had to be found. Rainbow Sparkle followed her and stayed very close behind, hoping that the bad guy turned out to be quite kind. But then Keira saw the bad guy. He was an evil little fox and saw that he was carrying a locked up little box. The box was shaking. Something was bursting to get out. "That's where he put our songs," she heard Rainbow Sparkle shout. The little fox saw them then, and they both tried to hide, but it was much too late for that, however hard they tried. The little fox got angry and tried to march them out. But Keira had come to rescue the songs and wasn't leaving without. So Princess Keira and Rainbow Sparkle whispered to each other a plan. And in just a moment, Rainbow Sparkle neighed and ran. But little did the fox know that she had an apple in her mouth, and she flew right to the very top of the little fox den's house. Rainbow Sparkle dropped the apple right from way up there. And Keira shouted out, "Watch out for the apple, bad guy, it's there." As the fox ducked and tried to catch it, he dropped the box of songs and Princess Keira grabbed them and then quickly ran along. Rainbow Sparkle came whooshing down and Keira jumped right on board and told off the little fox, "You need to think about kindness more. It's wrong to steal and make people sad. They'll like you more if you're not so bad." And then the little fox went skulking off. He knew what he did was wrong. But Princess Keira and Rainbow Sparkle were happy they'd rescued the songs. They opened up the box and saw a golden glow, and out of the box all of the music started to flow. The melodies filled the air, and everyone was delighted. The ponies knew that the wrong had been righted. "Oh, Princess Keira, we'd love you to be our queen. You are the kindest, bravest person this forest has ever seen." Keira thanked the magical creatures, but said, "I must be on my way. I've got to get home to my family as much as I'd love to stay. Reuben and Erin will be worried, and Misha and Finn too. Mummy and Daddy will ask where I've been. They haven't got a clue." So, in a puff of magic, the same one that brought her here, started swirling round Keira, and in her home she reappeared. She was back in her normal clothes. Her princess dress was gone. But to celebrate all her hard work, she danced to her favourite song. She decided not to tell anyone that she'd been to a magical land. This would just be her secret, one she'd always have. But she'd always know that she'd been a princess and even a queen for a day. And she could remember that and smile every time she played.